Yes, indeed. It's a wonderful Wednesday here at this historic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It's the first of these three ODIs, as for the first time in a home series, Afghanistan take on Bangladesh. These are the three games we're going to play. It's a short and sharp series, the 6th of the 9th, and indeed the 11th of November. It all starts here today at Sharjah.
Afghanistan winning the toss, deciding the bat. The internationals, a historic day. It should be a cracking day too.
I mean, the conditions are conducive for good batting.
बैरग मज़मूम जिक्रो पनरे के अतलानो ज़मूम कहरमानानो ज़मूम कहरमानानो परियाम मुबारक शाज़रवरो खानानो ज़मूम कहरमानानो ज़मूम कहरमानानो ज़मूम कहरमानानो ज़मूम कहरमानानो ज़मूम कहरमानानो ज़मूम
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Ready for the first ball then of this series.
Almost dark ages, nobody really bothered about the side spin at all. Temperament will be tested in the circuit.
Width, and Ramanella Gurbas likes that. That'll go for 4. Look at the speed of the outfield there. He didn't time it perfectly, but he's found the gap, and Afghanistan are rolling. First over gone then, they've won the toss and batted 6 without loss. Struck the ball very nicely out to deep point. And he's running between the wickets. Looks as though he's had some sort of issue. Takes a good diving catch away to his right. Fantastic start for Bangladesh.
Yeah, intelligent piece of bowling because he saw the batsman coming out of the crease and then adjusted his length wonderfully well. A little bit of shape away from him as well, keeping the ball away from his swing of the bat and nicely held behind the wickets. It's a good catch, it's a good start. The experienced hand of Kaskin strikes early. 5 of 7, Afghanistan 7 for 1.
Short and pulled away. What a resounding shot that was. A shot of confidence from Siddharth Patel.
So the first glimpse of how talented this guy is, because as a bowler you want to have this shot available to you, and so it was smashed. Absolutely dismissive he was over square leg. You can play the full shot, if you can play the drive, then you set it.
Tested again, and it's almost all the way for 6. Tremendous end to the over there from Siddharth Patel. Successive boundaries, Afghanistan 17 for 1.
Brilliant technique square. Lovely stroke, amazing stroke from Patel. And he picks up another boundary.
Well, simple, effective, just a nice punch down the ground. He was going to go to the boundary the moment he hit it, just opposed ever so slightly.
Of course, the outfield's done the rest. So boundary number 3 that she is wrong.
This is the line that holds Rahmat Shah in this time round. The pressure of the next has caused the trouble. Another wicket down for Afghanistan. Bangladesh are enjoying a wonderful dive.
So if you get 3, you're right on top. Again, it was just a drive slightly away from the body. Mushfiqur Rahim gleefully takes the catch. He's taken both. That to get Gurbaz and now Ramachar, who's gone for 2. Afghanistan in some trouble. It's 30 for 2. So he's really grown into the captaincy in this format. His batting continues to evolve. Something he'll want to change is that conversion rate. 21 Al-Shaidi. What a sparkling way to get off the mark. It's going to race away across the outfield. Just his second delivery, but the perfect
shot, a fuller ball. You want to bowl full on this wicket and want to bowl it to the pads of the batter, but this time around right into the slot for Hashmatullah Shaheedi. Opens his arm.
Now this must be close and given. It's Mustafizer, 2 and 2 overs, and after such a promising start on his ODI debut for Siddiqullah Tal, I think he's been trapped right in front.
Yeah, see the quality of Mustafizer reading Siddiqullah Tal, how he has been batting. He doesn't take the review. The skipper tells him there's no chance you'll survive this call. All it will happen is that you lose the review. So not the kind of an inning that he would have been looking at, but let's have a look at this. This is plum. Brilliant bowling from Mustafizer, building the pressure on Afghanistan. Siddiqullah Tal, the player of the series from the emerging series, has to go back, make that long walk back to the pavilion. Scored 21 of 30. Afghanistan are 35 for 3.
Yeah, for Afghanistan, in wonderful form, in conditions that they know, to middle leg. Now, is this an edge? Is there a tickle? Oh yes, there is. It's the Fizz, and he's on fire in Sharjah. Bangladesh, they've got a raucous crowd cheering them on, and Afghanistan in tatters in the first 10.
Wow, what an over this has been. A double wicket over, and he's yet to bowl another ball before the power play ends. Perfect line, just outside the off stump. Indecisive shot from Azmatullah Omarzai straight into the hands of Mushfiqur Rahim. Fizz on fire, you rightly called it. Azmatullah Omarzai departs without trouble in the scorers, 35 for 4.
Prisma Zangraya.
Gulbadi Naib, he comes to the crease at number 6.
Well, slightly concerning.
That's a nice shot. Gets it past that mid-off fielder, which was a little square. Dive.
Nice looking shot straight down the ground. The skipper looks in a little bit of trouble. Let's have a look. Fairly full delivery. Full face of the bat. And picks up four runs for it.
Yeah, nice shot. All he had to do was to beat that man at square straight. It was all about timing and placement. Lovely shot.
Yeah, just a little full. And a beautiful bit of timing there by Hashmatullah. Just punches it straight down the ground and allows the bat to be bat.
Flogged through the offside by Gulbadin. The only blotch on the landscape for Bangladesh so far has been 3 deliveries now from Taskin, which have been punished for 4.
And that's a good solid looking shot. That'll give a good feel to Gulbadi Naib, a good feel kind of shot with an offer, and played nicely in the vacant area on the offside.
Short and flogged over mid-wicket by Gulbadin. If he didn't time the previous one, he certainly timed this one. I wonder if it was a slower ball actually, but it just, Gulbadin said, thank you very much.
Absolutely waited for it and played it nicely. That's a good welcome boundary to bring the partnership to 34 now. So partnership building for Afghanistan.
Well, Gulbadin played the pull earlier in the over. Afghanistan further in trouble.
Yeah, just getting too carried away, I guess. Having already scored 9 runs, only Taskin Ahmed finally gets a wicket. A short one, and a fielder placed right there at the short mid-wicket. Safely taken. A very crucial partnership broken now by Bangladesh. Afghanistan half side back into the dugout. Gulbadin Naib making promising 22. Afghanistan are 71 for 5.
20th over, final ball of the over, banged into the surface. Amshad Hussain. And he's dispatched. And that is trademark Mohamed Nabi. Tossed up, perhaps looking to tempt Nabi. And all Nabi was tempted to do was hit it onto the main road.
Well, his radar just lit up the moment Rashad came on to bowl and fed him there. It was in the range, and what a mighty hit. Normally when you're under pressure, you tend to lose the targeted. Has gone fine for 4. All it needed was an edge. It carried through. The outfield is massively quick.
Ramis, we were saying it off air, we said it a little bit on air too. This is not proactive captaincy. You've got the opposition in all sorts of trouble. If you've got to slip in right now, all of a sudden it's 87 for 6. And Sharaful and Mustafi's
6-wicket partnership, I believe it was. This one again in the slot and has been dispatched for a maximum. Mohamed Nabi, what a great looking shot that is.
Magnificent strike from Nabi. Calculative assault, they say. A lovely thrust-up delivery. Picks the length early.
Smashed. No other word for it. Mohamed Nabi brutalising that ball over mid-wicket. Taskin's gone short again, not for the first time today, and not for the first time he's been punished.
Yeah, not the length to bowl on this surface. Doesn't have any bounce, doesn't have any pace. It's set up so nicely for him to play that powerful pull. What a great shot that is. What a great innings he's playing. 44 or 42 in a very, very...
17th, 50. Edged, and it'll go down to the boundary for 4. Luck running with Nabi and Afghanistan at the moment. Fortune favours the brave.
Yeah, it was a wider angle from Mahmudullah as well, not targeting the stumps, so an easy shot in the end because it was extension of arms from Nabi. There you see, firing it away from the stumps and an edge and 4.
In one-day cricket, I was in there relatively early.
That's going to be 50 for Hashmatullah Shahidi. It's been a critical innings from the captain. It's his 22nd in this format. You'll have to aggressive role in this partnership, but the captain's role has been just as vital.
Waiting for someone to come in and support him. Meanwhile, Nabi has helped himself to yet another boundary as Afghanistan move on to 170 for 5 at the end of the 39th over.
Chopped on. Always action in the third power play. And the Fizz, he's got 4. Shahidi was nearly run out in the previous over. This time just looking to guide one to deep third. All he can do is help it onto his own stumps.
What I mentioned is tailor-made for Rashid Khan. Meanwhile, Hashmatullah can be very proud of this innings. He's carried his team from 71 for 5, where they were struggling to even make perhaps 150 at that time, who had to be sent back to the stadium as Rashid Khan walks out. That's the end of Shahidi for 52. Afghanistan 170.
Fans are screaming for their idol, this man Rashid Khan, the global superstar that he is. The Bangladesh historic stadium with chants of Bangladesh, Bangladesh. Mohamed Nabi's taken a real liking. And Rashid Khan takes him on, gets a good piece of it, and will get 4. dances down the track. Innovation at its best from Rashid Khan.
So be it, he's bowled beautifully today, Miraz. However, gives himself a little bit of room of that.
Hooked and straight to the man. Mustafizer's been in the wickets. This time he takes the catch. And it's off his left arm partner. Short ball in and gets the big breakthrough.
A huge wicket in the context of this innings. Banged in, Rashid Khan trying to swat it almost. Well, all he's managed to do is give Mustafizer a rather simple catch. And Shariful his first wicket of the game. Khan departs for 10. Afghanistan 189 for 7.
So impressive.
Oh, that is high in the air. Will this clear the boundary? Yes, it does. Mohammad Nabi breaks the shackles and hits this nicely into his favorite region today for a maximum.
Yeah, he read it brilliantly. I think this slow ball was always on the cards. The off-cutter being attempted, it sat up very nicely, almost like a top spinner, and went over mid-wicket for a gigantic 6.
What a time to get that. And what a shot this is from Nangyal Kharote. Slices this beautifully away from the fielder for a boundary. Welcome boundary for Nangyal Kharote.
Used the pace of the skin so well, and it was hit so hard. Fast hands through the ball, creating a little bit of width himself, staying inside the line, clearing the front leg and hitting it ever so smartly and sweetly.
Which you call those big wides. Oh, this is high in the air. This might be the wicket number 3, and that too of Mohammad Nabi. Taskin Ahmed is given runs, but the experience of Taskin Ahmed takes the crucial wicket of Mohammad Nabi Isa Khail.
Well, let's appreciate the great innings that Nabi has played. Obviously, it was well bowled by Taskin. Probably a slow bouncer. Didn't have any timing on that one, even though he's been punishing that length so regularly, so nicely. Got the top edge and landed safely into the hands. So, a very timely blow, because Nabi was looking to run away with this innings.
Strike rate. Ada Muhammad Ghazanfar comes into batted number 9. And he's been sent back straight away. A quicker, a fuller from Taskin Ahmed means thank you very much. Go back.
Well, a tremendous strike, a Yorker. And what an over it's turning out to be in the end. He was hit for a 4, single, a wide, couple of blows now, straight as an arrow. Thank you very much for coming. He's gone. And so it's 219 for 9 now.
Oh, what a shot that is. Beautiful maximum into the crowd. Nangyal Kharote, you little beauty. I'll take the cue from you, Ramiz. You always say that, and how much we've enjoyed listening to that. What a shot.
Absolutely nailed the cutter. Absolutely straight. A big 6. And against the run of play, Kharote has played
To turn the fortunes for Afghanistan in this game. Lofted stroke away from the fielder. Long chase. He gives it up. 4 runs from Somi Sarkar.
I don't think it's going to work for Afghanistan, this pace from Nabi, because that's not his style of bowling. That's not his forte. He really rips them into the surface. This was another floater that was dealt with quite nicely in the end by the left-hander. Wants to probably come in because of the left-hander's angle. A couple of floaters really will not do Afghanistan a lot of good. They need Nabi to be in.
About what he can do, his potential as a bowler. Gets it behind the square on the onside. The fielder will certainly give it up. It's gone for 4.
It's an impressive start by Bangladesh, not really pushed by the status of the opposition's bowling prowess. Every time they've got the ball to hit, they've been able to hit. A little ungainly on this occasion, Somir Sarkar. Normally he's a very fine looking batsman, especially through the offside. Got cramped up just a little. And still the impact was a good one, a boundary.
Pensive, concerned captain. Nabi is out of the field now. Off the edge, it's a single. Also, they have to keep in mind the possibility of Duke setting in later in the innings. Well, they've got lots of experience playing on the spin-friendly pitches in Bangladesh against high-quality spinners as well, also playing test match cricket, so the batters are conditioned. It's about summoning up those skills because they haven't played one-day international since March 2024. It's been a long period.
They have another 3 after this series, Bangladesh. They play West Indies, I think, after the finish against Afghanistan. So there's still an opportunity for them to tweak the combination before the Champions Trophy.
Free hit on offer. Wants to run another wide. Wild throw. It's all happening here at Sharjah. Another wide. It means the free hit will remain. Marginally overstepping. He's a tall man. Gajanfar hails from Paktia province. It's a mountainous place. Wanted to become a pace bowler, then is suggested by his coach to become a spinner. Taken cues from Ravichandran Ashwin in developing the carom delivery. Launches it downfield. Glorious hit straight down the ground for 6. Shanto is setting the stage on fire for Bangladesh fans to celebrate.
Yes, flexing his muscles. Bangladesh's skipper hitting it very, very sweetly and neatly for a 6. Free hit 6 will make him feel just a little bit more stronger, more firmer at the crease.
Effortless. In the mold of Nicholas Pooran from West Indies. 6 was the demand. And it's fulfilled already in this over. Crowd is getting behind the batter. Nicely turned away on the onside. He's found the gap. He's played it so fine. He picks up another boundary. They're mounting pressure on Afghanistan. Bangladesh 50 up, 53 for 1 to the delight of the Bangladeshi spectators here. 9 overs gone, 53 for 1.
Against Australia, all of a sudden, the man came and took 4 wickets. That too of Glenn Maxwell as well. Yeah. It'll be important to see how the medium pacers actually play on this wicket. Straight away into the air, but that will run down to the boundary. 1 bounce for.
Just for a moment, as the ball impacted the bat, you wondered as to whether or not this was just going to go straight up and give the mid-off fielder Rashid Khan a chance at getting to it. Not out of the middle, but chunky enough to get it over the head of mid-off. And a bounce away. There's the stand-in keeper, Ikram Ali Keel. Big concern for Afghanistan. Not about Gurbaz's glove work being missed in the second innings so much, because Ali Keel is an outstanding keeper. But will Gurbaz be okay for game 2 and game 3? Good news, there is 2 days before the next game. So maybe that little break up to Saturday, to when we're expecting probably close to a full house here, maybe they'll be able to get Gurbaz.
That was a no ball that was smashed for a 6. And all of a sudden, the momentum is on Bangladesh side. Another 4. So two fours already in this over. 50-run partnership up.
Oh, what a glorious shot. This is, well, it's a bit bludgeony, but it's good enough. He's got a very good piece of it, isn't he? And Shanto knows that whilst the ball is still hard, the two new balls find a way to get ahead, well ahead of this chase. I wonder how much of the Rashid Khan factor is playing in the heads of these two batters. They would rather get ahead of the chase right now, and then that therefore can lessen the impact of the X factor, the star man for Afghanistan. I'm not sure it's going to be much longer before Hashmatullah Shahidi says, okay Rashid, let's go, let's get you into the game, let's impact the game now.
Well, I think he should be bowling next. As far I am concerned, if you are the Afghanistan skipper, you will want your best bowler to come into play as early as you can, looking at the context of the game, because this partnership is taking the game away, far away from the reach of Afghanistan. Slower one, well disguised, but nicely negotiated. 9 runs coming off the first over of Gulbadin. Bangladesh are cruising 63 for 1.
बैरगम ज़मुं जिक्रो पनड़े के अतलानो ज़मुं कहरमानानो ज़मुं कहरमानानो बरियाम मुबारक शाजड़ बरो अफगानानो ज़मुं कहरमानानो ज़मुं कहरमानानो ज़मुं कहरमानानो ज़मुं कहरमानानो ज़मुं कहरमानानो ज़मुं कहरमानानो बैरग ज़मुं जिक्रो पनड़े के अतलानो ज़मुं कहरमानानो ज़मुं कहरमानानो तास व्याद तोर मिलत ये गुरूर ज़मुं गैरत ये संबोल मोद वहदत ये संबोल मोद वहदत ये सरहदुना मुमात कड़ी दी दिसूली सफीरानो ज़मुं कहरमानानो ज़मुं कहरमानानो ज़मुं कहरमानानो ज़मुं कहरमानानो ज़मुं कहरमानानो ज़मुं कहरमानानो गटले मु मैदान दे जहान दे तहरान दे उचक सर दे अफगान दे उचक सर दे अफगान दे मांजना मु कवो मु गिडे गिडे गुलानो ज़मुं कहरमानानो ज़मुं कहरमानानो ज़मुं कहरमानानो ज़मुं कहरमानानो ज़मुं कहरमानानो ज़मुं कहरमानानो हर ख्वाता खुशाली दा खंदा दौर वलीदा गटले मुसाली दा गटले मुसाली दा शीरज़ाद तता داسې ویاړ کوي د دې خاورې بچیانو زموږ قهرمانانو زموږ قهرمانانو زموږ قهرمانانو زموږ قهرمانانو زموږ قهرمانانو زموږ قهرمانانو بیرغ مو زموږ جکړو په نړۍ کې اتلانو زموږ قهرمانانو زموږ قهرمانانو بریا مو مبارک شه زړورو افغانانو زموږ قهرمانانو 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 زموږ قهرمانانو